I bet you've clicked on several channels looking for ways to stop your aches and pains. And I also bet that you're frustrated that you didn't get the results that you'd hoped for. I know I was. Years ago, just like you, I was hurting with pain, and it seemed like everybody promised me the world, but under-delivered every single time. Today, I want to share with you how I got where I am and why you might want to listen to what I have to share. And going from a life of pain to virtually no pain at all. And I know that sounds too good to be true, but I'm telling you that it worked in my life, and I've shared it with hundreds of people, and it works in their life as well. So thanks for clicking on my channel, and stay tuned and allow me to expand on what I was talking about. Hey, and welcome to the Muscle Repair Shop. So let's get right into the meat of what's going on here so that you can get to know me a little better, understand where I'm coming from, and hopefully you'll gain from that the knowledge of there's a chance you can solve your own problems. So my name is Butch Phelps. I'm a functional massage therapist. I'm also a certified health coach, and I'm an expert in aging sciences where we study the aging process both physically and mentally. And that's the educational side of my life. But what you really are interested in is the more personal side of my life. At age 37, I lost 105 pounds. That's correct. I lost 105 pounds. At that point, I weighed 315 pounds. And I worked out like a fiend for 2 years. Got my weight down. I looked great, but I felt terrible. I would have back pain so bad that I would literally crawl out of my car on my hands and pull myself up by the door handles just to stand back up. And if I had to meet someone, I would pray to God that they wouldn't ask me to sit down because I didn't know if I could get back up or not. And I tried everything. I had gone to physical therapy, I had taken pills, I had even been offered injections, which I turned down. And I decided to start investigating in the muscle system of my body to figure out what was going on. We knew there was no physical damage at that point, and so I actually enrolled in a massage school to learn neuromuscular massage and sports massage. Once I completed that 2-year course, I then was introduced to a man named Aaron Mattis who taught me about active isolated stretching, which is one of the best stretching techniques on the planet. And then finally, the third piece of that was I got a chance to meet with a physician who was a researcher at the University of Washington, and he taught me about how the brain connects with the muscles. And as I started putting those pieces together and really delving into our brain as well as our muscles, I realized that a huge mistake we were making was that the muscles are more emotional than they are physical. So what does that mean to you? Well, when we go to the gym or we went to PE class in school or we played sports, when we would stretch our bodies, we would try to stretch groups of muscles at a time, but we would pull as hard as we can for as long as we can, thinking that at some point the muscles would just let go. The truth of the matter is, the harder we pulled, not realizing it, the brain thought we were under attack and literally contracted the muscles, and so what we basically were doing was strength training, not stretching. Second part of it is to understand on a mechanical basis how our body works. When you have pain on the back side and we're dealing with muscles, the cause is mostly on the front side, and so wherever the site of the pain is, the cause is on the opposite side or the opposite end. So neck and shoulder pain can be caused by calves and feet, how you walk, how you stand. Back pain can be caused by the front of the thighs or the inner thighs. Neck and shoulder pain can be caused by the chest. So it's understanding how our body works mechanically instead of just treating the site of the pain. Now I know everybody that you go to will go to the site of the pain, and that's how we're all trained in school to treat a human being. But when we're dealing with muscles, that is not the way to do that. And so once I started to see that light in my own life, and I started to do the neuromuscular massage on myself, to do the stretching on myself, and learn how to breathe and allow my brain to work with me to release the emotional side of the muscles, then all of a sudden I became pain-free. And I can tell you, 20 years later, at 62 years old, I am still pain-free. I can go work in my yard, I can go work out, I can do pretty much anything I want, and tomorrow morning when I wake up, I will be fine. But what's more amazing than that is that as I started to see how it helped me, I started teaching other people how to do the same thing. And I have to tell you that there's not a day that I don't leave my office that I don't have wow on my lips from seeing someone who's 60, 70, 80, even 90 years of age do things that I had no idea was possible they could do that. Now, for many of you, you look at me and you go, oh, well, you've probably been in shape most of your life. Well, like I said, at 37, I weighed 315 pounds. At 18, I was in a head-on collision and broke my pelvis in 7 places and my left arm here completely in 2. So I understand what it takes to come back from a traumatic injury. I understand what it takes to lose the weight and get your body back into play. And I understand that when you have pain in your body, it is just so easy to take a pain pill, take an injection, and just sit there and do nothing. But I'm telling you, if you do that, you will do nothing for the rest of your life. And that's no way to live. And it will get worse, I promise you. So when we look at injuries like to our knees and our hips and our back, while we may see an X-ray or an MRI today that shows damage to those bones or those joints, understand that that came from years of not taking care of your muscles properly, and you just wore the bones out. You just wore the disc out. So let's get you started now before you get to that point. And you can follow all of my videos. You can see them down below. There's just 10, 20, 30 of them right now down below where you're looking right now. You can go through those on different parts. And every Friday I'm going to come out with a new video talking about a different part of the human body, whether it's a foot, it's a knee, it's a back, it's a shoulder, neck, even into the face and the jaw, so that you can find something there that might be able to resonate with you. And as always, if you have any questions at all, you're always welcome to put comments in. I'll be happy to respond to those comments. I look forward to working with you in the future. And again, thank you for clicking on my channel. Glad you're here.